everybody, it's Emily at ARG Schooling, and today I'm going to be talking about my October TBR. I haven't done a TBR video in a while, and sometimes I get off track, but I have at least 2 books here that I'm definitely going to be reading in October. First up, I'm going to talk about Mexican Gothic, which technically was supposed to be a September book, but my month got away from me. This is a September ARG book club pick, so the live show is this weekend. By the time this goes up, I mean, it should be still the first week of the month. I don't know what I'm doing, but this is our book club pick. We're doing the live show on the 10th of October, so Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so I will have it done by then. I'm almost halfway through the book at this point. I don't know. I've been in the worst reading slump of my entire life this past month. It's been hard, but I'm working on it. I'm getting through this book. I'm liking it so far. I'm interested to see what's going on. I feel like I know this plot because I've read other Gothic books like this. It feels kind of similar in some aspects to The Haunting of Hill House. There's a lot of similarities there. So I don't know. I hear there's a twist. I don't know. Sarah says it's unexpected. I'm looking forward to that. I like when a book can surprise me, but I'm hearing mixed things from people whose reading tastes I feel are similar-ish to mine, so I'm nervous. But anyway, there's going to be a whole live show discussion in a week to talk about it. The October book club selection for the ARG Booked Book Club is The Night Watch by Sarah Waters, and I'm so excited about this book. I've been dying to read more Sarah Waters. I read Fingersmith maybe 2 years ago at this point, and I've been raving about it ever since, and I keep saying I'm going to read some more of her stuff, and I bought almost everything she's ever written. I think I'm missing 2 books at this point. But I haven't read, any of them. I don't know why. Maybe I'm afraid that they're not going to live up to what I think Fingersmith was. I don't know. But I'm excited to pick this up. This is about World War II. This follows 4 Londoners during, I believe, the Blitz. It's in 1941. And we follow them through the 40s and their lives and how they intertwine and in surprising ways, and I don't know. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to picking this up, and I can't wait to talk about it with everybody. I'm also reading Ghost Squad by Claribel A. Ortega with my 11-year-old. We've been kind of going back and forth with the audiobook and reading it aloud. I was struggling because there's a lot of Spanish in it, and I am terrible at pronunciation. I don't know. I always feel awful when I'm reading another language out loud because I know I'm saying it wrong and it bothers me. But my daughter really insists that I read it because she prefers me to the narrator. I thought the narrator was great, but whatever. She was doing a far better job with the Spanish than I was. So we're kind of going back and forth, and we're only a couple chapters in at this point, but it's fun and we're both enjoying it. This is a story that takes place in St. Augustine, Florida, and it follows a girl whose family is from the Dominican Republic, and she and her father can see ghosts, basically, the ghosts of her ancestors specifically. And they come to them as fireflies, but she can see them, as people. And she communicates with them, and her father runs a ghost tour, and they're not doing well. And she's worried that they're about to get evicted from their home, and if they were to get evicted, it would take them away from their family of ghosts that live, that are attached to a tree, I believe, in their yard. So they're trying to save them and save the house, and there's also some kind of evil presence happening. I don't know yet. We're only a few chapters in, but we're really enjoying it, and it's a lot of fun, and I think it's the perfect read aloud for October. These next 3 books I grabbed off my shelf because they're all things that I really wanted to read this fall and that I feel would be good for October and spoopy time. So first up is Mayhem by Estelle LaRue. I just feel like this cover screams autumn, and I really want to read it. This takes place on a coastal town, and it's got a lot of Lost Boys vibes, I hear, because of that, and it also takes place in the 1980s. So it's a mother and daughter, and they have some sort of magical abilities, I think, that they're learning more about, or she's uncovering. I don't really know a lot, but I just really love this cover for this time of year, and I love that it's I've heard it both referred to as like The Lost Boys, but also The Craft, which again, those are like two of my favorite movies. So I really want to read this. I also have Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesar, and I honestly don't know. This is either going to be great or horrible. I don't know which one. Slashers for me don't always work in book form because for me to get invested in a story, I have to care about the characters at least a little bit, and that's not the point of a slasher. A slasher is more about the kills than the characters. And so I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm very interested to read it because I've heard a lot of people talking about how good it is, and so I'm excited to see if I like it. I've read a few other slasher books that just did not work for me, so I don't know too much about this besides it's about a girl who moves to a new town in the Midwest, and the school's mascot is a clown, and right away I'm like, why would a school have a clown mascot if they're not murderers? Like, I don't know. So I don't really know too much more than that, and I'm definitely intrigued. And finally, I have Horror Store by Grady Hendrix, because this is, I think, the only Grady Hendrix I haven't read. I might be wrong, because I think he probably has something else out there that I don't know about. But the books that I own of Grady Hendrix, this is the only one I haven't read yet, and so I'm excited. This is like set up to look like a IKEA catalog, I believe, and like there's pictures and things inside, and it's about a haunted IKEA. So I love how weird his books are. Like, not just like story-wise, but usually there's some sort of other layer to them, like in this instance that looks like a catalog. And I don't know exactly what I'm getting into with this. Oh, that's fun too, like that his author bio looks like a name tag in a store. So I've met him, he's great. I have a book to give away at some point. I wanted to do a video once I read this about Grady Hendrix and his work and give away a book. I met him last year at the Merrimack Valley Halloween Book Festival, which isn't happening this year, of course, which I'm very bummed. But I met him, got my book signed, see, and he signed my book. And so I got my best friend's exorcism signed for an audience member. So at some point I'm going to do that video and you guys will get to, I'm going to have a giveaway for that book. But until then, I need to read this. So I'm excited to pick it up. I don't really know too much beyond that it's about a haunted IKEA. So these are the books that I'm going to be reading in the month of October. I'm looking forward to reading some spoopy things. I don't know, this is like the time of year I just want to read all the horror, watch all the horror, enjoy all of the spoopiness. What are you guys reading this month? Let me know down below in the comments and we can chat about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy reading, bye!